Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to The Drifter, where today things are looking up a little bit.
Ow!
Hold still.
The last steel rod clinks into the sink.
If I'd have known you'd be such a baby, I would have left them in there.
You should have heard him whinging at my place.
Unbelievable. Sarah grins at me, wiping her hands on a tea towel while I wash blood down the plug hole.
Are you sure we're safe here?
I didn't see any signs of surveillance.
Annie kept her home address private because of her work.
If she's alive, they'd have got it out of her.
At any rate, we don't want to hang around.
So, what's the plan?
Good question.
You know, it's nice to have people on our side, if nothing else. Okay, nothing different in the kitchen area. We can still play with the appliances in the corner if we need to. No more stuff with the sink. All right, I guess let's start with Sarah.
Trinity's got Annie at their labs, so that's where we go.
We don't know she's there for sure, boss.
I'll need access to their equipment if I'm going to stop Mick cracking up, though.
Well, I guess that would settle it. If we knew where the lab was.
It's in the Great One-Year Desert.
It's called Great for a reason. You're talking about an area the size of a small country.
Shit. Can you do a computer search for me? Looking for a facility or lab in the One-Year.
I'll take a look.
She starts tapping away.
You know, I went there once. The Great One-Year Desert, I mean. In my misspent youth. Protesting a nuclear dump out there.
That's it. That's where he'd build it. Clever, Gideon, clever. Find a site that's been sealed for decades. Build there. No one's allowed to go near them, nor would they want to. And the spent fuel that's there can even power some newer reactors.
I'll ask on our old Usenet group. Maybe someone can help.
Okay, well that's lucky.
Anyone reply about the nuclear dump sites? She clicks around.
Nothing yet. They wouldn't be that fast.
All right, we did have an interaction cursor over the toys on the floor.
Just kids' toys. Modern stuff. All flashing lights and annoying sounds.
All right, my guess is we're going to need some flashing lights and annoying sounds at some point here.
How'd you find me anyway?
I am a detective, boss.
So can you use your detective skills to work out where this lab is?
Given time, we'll find it.
Time is what we don't have.
He's a very laid-back guy in general. Holden's messing with a gadget of some sort.
What's this thing?
Don't touch that. It's a keypad IC probe. Me own design. Very delicate. Calibrated just so.
So it'll help us get into the lab?
It will. Don't have a D-cell battery handy, do you?
No.
But you
Gotta be one
know where I bet
someday.
we could find one.
Toy train here runs on D-cells. Gets me thinking about the train that brought me here. That old-timer in the boxcar. He was running from Trinity. They caught him and shot him. That's how I ended up in this mess.
That train line continues west from where you got on. If it passes close to the lab, that could be how he escaped.
Do you know where it goes?
Do I have a map on me? No.
Seems like the kind of thing we might be able to look up on the internet.
Found a battery.
Oh, good.
That's it?
What do you want, a medal?
Can you look up train maps on that thing?
Possibly. But that's a big area to cover. Take all night to download that much image data.
Okay. I'm not gonna get into it. Is there anything else to do around here? There were some old road maps here.
I rummaged through the collection of road maps from family holidays Joe had dragged Annie and the kids on. Ah, there's a map here that covers the One-Year.
Don't suppose it lists secret labs?
No. Just roads, railways, rivers, and tourist stuff.
Keep it anywho. Useful things, maps.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea.
What is all this stuff?
I know Gideon. He's a private guy. Likes his security. But old Maxwell has some tricks up his sleeve. He won't know what hit him.
Okay, so it does kind of feel like we're just waiting at this point. I guess let's exhaust dialogue with the other two before we go back to Sarah.
Anything we need to know about Trinity's labs?
Security will be tricky. That's why you need old Maxwell.
There'll be guards? Soldiers?
Maybe. Gideon likes to distance himself from those kinds of people. Could be he's relying on secrecy and isolation.
I mean, you say he likes to distance himself from those kind of people, but he's certainly employing soldiers, right? Like a bunch of them.
What would Trinity want with Annie?
She's a psychiatrist, knows her stuff. I've read some of her papers. Maybe Gideon wanted to pick her brain. Or she got in the way and they dug her in.
If Roth can phase flip, won't he know we're coming?
We just gotta hope he's treading fresh time. If he's flipping back further, changing things, it'll be new to him too.
Okay, I guess that that's comforting up to the point where it seems like we're getting the upper hand, at which point he might end up having, like, I'm not exactly sure how this is going to appear to us if we do something that causes him to phase flip, right? Like, I guess we're always in the furthest forward of the timeline. Ugh. Give yourself a headache thinking about this stuff.
Nothing to say to him right now. You trust the butcher?
Much as I trust you.
He's nuts!
Everyone's a little nuts, boss.
Also, that was that wasn't a yes, I trust him answer. That was an I don't really trust you answer.
Any ideas?
We'll get there, boss. Let me think on it.
Anyone reply about the nuclear dump sites? She clicked something.
That was quick. On soc.environment.no to nukes, someone posted an old map.
5 of them across the 1 Yera. Jesus.
Oh, this map doesn't show roads or anything either, just letting long.
That's no use if we can't figure which is the one.
Well, it just so happens.
Bring up those nuclear dumping sites for me.
Sure.
I can overlay the 2 maps. Ah, there's only one that's anywhere near a rail line.
That's our one then.
So what, you're all gonna buy a train ticket to the middle of the desert?
That's not the only way to travel by train. Hara, don't suppose you can get your hands on freight timetables?
Easy, boss. Stevedore owes me a favor. Turned a blind eye on a missing shipment of flat screens.
He's very casual about admitting that. So I guess we'll just let him do that, and we'll go have
Anyone
some tea.
for a cuppa?
Sure.
Thanks.
We really don't have time, boss.
I guess I've hit my limit today anyway.
Are you coming with us?
Useless as you are without me? No, I'd better go find Joe and the kids. Let him know what's happening. And he'll be pissed if I let anything happen to them. And we know how good Joe is at keeping out of trouble.
Well, okay.
I wonder why they decided to use that color of text for the dialogue of a person who mostly sits in front of cabinets of that same color. This seemed like a bit of an odd decision.
So we know where we're going, I guess. Are you ready, Butcher?
You can drop the whole butcher thing, you know. We're all friends now.
Ugh. Holden, then. Ready?
As I'll ever be.
Okay, she pulled the manifest for me. Only train going that way is leaving in half an hour, though.
Well, I know where we can jump on.
Let's get cracking.
You with us, Detective?
Gotta see this through, boss. Yeah.
Look after Mick, all right?
Sure you won't come? We could use you.
Better if someone stays behind. Could raise hell if you don't come back. You will come back, right? Once this is over?
I don't know. I try and shut it out, you know. But all our memories, they all still live here.
Mick, You can't keep running from the past.
Come on, let's go. We jump the car without incident, settle in for the long ride. Holden and the detective discuss plans over the clamour of the rails, while I succumb to that familiar, rattling lullaby. Next thing, Hara's shaking me awake.
Carter, we're here. Okay, boss?
Yeah.
I was going to say that's probably a good idea, getting some rest, because I feel like we haven't really gotten a lot of sleep. We've been unconscious for periods of time. So the train line continues west across the desert.
How long until the next train?
That was the last one for days. We'll have to find another way out.
Hara's looking around the desert using the stolen goggles.
See anything?
All clear, boss.
And Holden continues to rummage through the black duffel of equipment we brought.
Anything broken?
That's what I'm checking.
Alright, well, presumably he can defeat this security keypad.
Don't touch that. You might trip something. Give me a squiz first. Do us a favour. Get the EM pulse coil and take out those cameras.
Oh, sure. I'll just grab the EM pulse coil. Definitely know
What's
what
an
one of
EM
those looks
pulse
like.
coil supposed to look like?
Search me.
This thing?
A yellow metal box with a handle, a meter, and a knob. I'm going to show it to him and verify.
Better disable these cameras first.
Really? You think so? I really think we should ask.
I point the device at the camera, turn the knob. A burst
It
of
looks like a
static
Geiger
clicks.
counter. Yeah.
It's the Geiger counter, you blockhead. Yeah,
He slaps another device into my hand. I aim the device and push a little button on the side. The whine of a camera flash charging. Then, ow! The thing shocked me.
yeah, you'd expect that. High voltage coil, minimal insulation, yeah.
The detective chuckles behind me. You want to do the other one? Wincing at the coming shock, I point the coil at the second camera.
Oh, fuck! Well, you should have worn the insulating gloves.
Gloves.
Think I got it.
Are we not bringing the bag? Wait.
Should have a look around.
I'm having a look around at the bag.
Should have a look around.
Okay. Alright. Thousands of kilometers of identical red sand stretch in every direction.
Can't see any sign of this lab. There's nothing here.
Oh, it's here.
Under our feet?
Got it in what?
A few rock formations are the only thing to break the vast red flats. I mean, I don't see any obvious indicators of stuff, buried stuff.
Wouldn't those be more useful in the dark?
They do more than night vision. 20 times mag, image stabilized. Wish we had gear half as good at the station.
What you think?
It's around here somewhere.
I have to say, I do like the feeling here. Let me get out of your way. I do like the feeling of like having a couple of people around, and like us, visibly getting ready together, and this section's got a nice vibe. Definitely less terrified and miserable vibe than the last couple. All right, he needs some help. Oh, the Geiger counter probably could be of some use here, right?
Burst of static clicks as I power on the Geiger counter. This thing's reading 15 CPM.
Typical background radiation. That's expected.
Oh,
But might it not read higher somewhere potentially?
burst of static clicks as I power on the Geiger counter. Still just hovering around 15 CPM.
I was just checking to see if Hara was radioactive. It turns out he's not that much.
Burst of static clicks as I power
wonder
on
if-
the Geiger counter. Still just hovering.
I wonder if
around
the intent
15
here is that
CPM.
I check every spot he goes to dig. Because we can't use the Geiger counter on the desert itself, but I could use it on him when he moves around.
Burst of static clicks as I power on the Geiger counter. Still just hovering around 15 CPM.
Okay, this seems like not a useful
Burst
thing
of
to
static.
do.
Still just hover.
Okay. Well, it was worth a shot. Let me see about the bag.
What else have we got? Metal detector, huh? And I should take the rifle in case we run into trouble.
I don't know why I would have walked away from the bag before grabbing that stuff in the first place. Alright, what about the metal detector? So I'm kind of waiting for him to react to the higher rate of beeping.
Think I got something. Hey, can I get that shovel for a minute?
I'm using it, mate.
You're just digging randomly.
Swap me for it then.
What? Swap you? Okay, alright, fine.
Have a go on the detector so I can use the shovel.
Well, okay.
I quickly unearth an old bit of tin.
What you got there?
Well, it's no secret laboratory.
Give me back that shovel then.
Knock yourself out.
Turn it over.
It's an old sign. Looks Cold War. I brush away the caked red sand. Fissile materials. Access prohibited on penalty of death. Anti-vehicular mines. Wait!
Shit. Well, presumably he's not gonna phase flip on that on account of, you know, having done home brain surgery. The explosion blew open the rock, exposing a ventilation shaft, which is great.
Maybe we should...
Leave it, boss. Nothing we can do for him now.
I mean, at the very least, he probably didn't feel any of that. Yeesh. Okay.
I suppose he found us a way in.
That he did.
Jesus.
I don't know why I thought this was gonna go, like, smoothly at all.
Guess there's nothing for it.
Right behind you, boss.
Not like I thought we were gonna storm the place and just
The
take
tunnel
over,
runs
but...
steeply downward into darkness. I feel my way until we reach a vertical shaft. Hara passes forward the goggles. I make out rungs on the far side, and we descend. It's leveling out. Light ahead. See anything?
Well...
Looks like living quarters of some kind. Empty? Yeah.
For the moment, the desk has a built-in computer terminal. It's a small bathroom, wardrobe space built directly into the walls. And then the bunk bed, cot slabs to sleep on. But no way down there, right?
I
Can
push
I get
at
this
the
open?
vent, but it's bolted from the other side.
No. Okay. Well then, forward
Let's
we
keep
go.
going. I think I see another vent ahead.
Landmine? I thought we'd cleared them all.
That's the voice from the recording. Gideon Roth.
No, I'm okay. We had our differences. Maxwell was a very troubled man, but I always thought we'd reconcile eventually. Yes, I only hope our friends find their way. What they've just gone through, I just wish there was an alternative.
Huh.
Certainly. Just take care. They've every reason to think that we're the enemy. And there's been too much pointless death as it is.
How many times is this story going to twist around on us is the question. Why, that's Dr. Gideon Roth. He was talking to someone. Now he's sitting at a desk writing. Can't make out what.
Dr. Gideon Roth. He's got to be the man behind all the shit I've been through. Bastard. Better move on before I give us away.
There's like paper and stuff tacked up here. I'm not even going to try to look at it, apparently. Room looks much the same as the last one, aside from that.
A hospital curtain rots above a bed. Pipes and wires flow from it like entrails from some dying beast. What is this place?
Dim light from another room filters up through the grating.
Can't see much more from this angle.
There's an awfully large power cable running to whatever's inside there. In any case, not going to be able to make it down.
And from a psychiatric standpoint, what excites you most?
That's that reporter's voice, Angela Grace.
Wow, where to start?
And that's Annie.
I mean, the phase flip itself, the implications are mind-blowing. Literally. But the real story is how we've deepened our understanding of the brain. Dr. Roth's discoveries, well, it'll do for psychiatry what the telescope did for astronomy. New insights into mental illness, a raft of new therapies, depression, anxiety, suicide could be a thing of the past.
So when Dr. Roth asked you to join the team...
Yeah, I didn't have to think about it hard.
Okay, that's all I need. Thanks again.
No worries. Drink later?
Sure. I'll be in the canteen anyway, typing this up.
I mean, things here seem remarkably chill. I have no desire to explore more of the ventilation now that I've found Annie. Yeah, okay, room looks pretty much the same.
Hey, Annie,
Mick?
I'm up here.
Mick, you're okay!
Yeah, I'm also in the vent with night vision goggles on, so could you help me out a little bit here?
Shh. Can you open this vent from your side?
Oh, yeah. Hold on, I think I have something.
I hear her rummaging out of sight, then she's clambering onto the desk, brandishing a wrench.
God, you look like shit, Mick. But I'm glad you're safe. I guess you two have made up? How'd you find me anyway?
Hate to break up the reunion, but we better keep moving.
Wait, what are you planning?
We've got to get you out of here.
What? Oh. You've got the wrong idea.
Someone's coming.
Shit.
Cool it, guys.
Think we can make it back up the vent?
Possibly. But no point if we don't secure transport. You have that rifle?
Yep.
Can we talk about this?
These guys are murderers, Annie.
Shh. Here they come.
Maybe we should just, like, hide instead?
What do we do?
Use the rifle. Cover the door. They try anything, we shoot.
Seriously?
Shh.
It's interesting that, like, the developers let us hear the conversation she was having with the reporter, but apparently Mick and Hara are not supposed to have heard that. Because you have to imagine they'd be responding differently if they had, right?
What's in here?
Just extra bedding and stuff.
What if we all just hid in the bathroom?
I glance around the bathroom. You still don't put the cap back on the toothpaste.
Who has time, Mick?
Yeah, that's maybe not the thing to focus on right now.
What were you doing here?
Finally, you ask. I've been making a comparative analysis of...
Never mind. We don't have time.
very determined, very, very determined to get whatever's going on here as wrong as possible, apparently. Alright, I guess we're doing the thing.
Oh, you idiots.
Quiet. Here they come.
Well...
Now, for God's sake, will you lower that thing and listen to me?
What is it with you and hitting people over the head, anyway?
Oh.
Hey, I said I was sorry.
I think he's coming too. Take it easy. You've been through a lot.
You know, I know that this is just kind of like the sort of thing that happens in these pulp stories, so whatever. But it's actually very difficult to strike somebody in the head with like a wrench in such a way that they would lose consciousness without like cracking their skull or dealing some kind of like very immediately much greater injury. And at this point, my poor brain, like there's something wrong with it already. I don't need the extra damage. I think we need to get, like, in the interest of saving Mick, I'm going to try to get Mick to connect with Annie here and get Annie to explain whatever's going on. Because I think Mick is predisposed not to listen to Dr. Roth, right?
You hit me. What's wrong with you?
It wasn't even that hard.
Annie, whatever they've told you, it's all bullshit.
Mick, you're not listening.
I'm not listening. Coming from you. These men are killers. They've been hunting me.
You're wrong, Mick.
Can't you see? They've brainwashed you.
Sorry, Mick, you're wrong. It had to be done this way.
I can't believe her.
Okay, but what if you let her get a word in edgewise?
Annie.
Just listen to Dr. Roth.
All right, let's try.
You murdering son of a bitch.
Mick.
It's okay, Dr. Galanis. You have every reason to feel the way you do. But you need to understand, it had to be this way.
Save it.
Please listen to him.
I know I won't convince you that I'm a friend, but maybe this will.
He hands me a lump of plastic, some kind of data cartridge. There's a note stuck to it. This is my handwriting. If I'm reading this, the hard part's over. Watch the tape. What do I...
You can watch it on the console there.
To be fair, it seems like this is the sort of thing that would be easy enough to fake, right? Especially given that, like, if they knew we were coming, they've been monitoring us to some degree. He's got to know I have a bunch of head wounds, so he's got to know that I might be extra susceptible to this kind of trickery. Hara doesn't seem too concerned, but it's always hard to tell with him.
Hara, what happened?
That sister of yours. There's a nasty habit of hitting people over the back of the head, huh, boss?
Oh, grow a pair, you two.
I'm in the dark as much as you. But the dog here let me keep my gun. Guess we see what he has to say.
All right. Geiger counter.
He'll live. I insert the cartridge, and the monitor plinks to life.
It will not be pleasant.
That's Dr. Roth.
We'll have to really convince you you're going to die.
And me?
Technically, you will die. And we can't make it pleasant if we want to trigger a phase flip.
I know all this. I told you. I want to do it anyway.
I must be certain you understand the side effects. You'll have no memory of this. And then there's the hallucinations, vertigo, paranoia.
Yeah. We'll sort that out once you get me back here. We're wasting time. Let's get on with it. The image freezes. When?
They brought you here after you saw them at the docks, when they rescued Angela.
Rescued? That's what you call it?
She was in grave danger.
And what? You messed around in my head and dumped me in the reservoir?
To put it bluntly.
Why would I agree to do that?
You saw the good our research could do, as your sister knew you would.
This is wrong. My head swims. I feel like I'm under the water, drowning again. How could Auntie do this? How could I do this?
Okay, that was a remarkably short one. I guess we're gonna just stick to the plan here and call it there for the day. So that's gonna be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, I guess we're gonna be doing an awful lot more investigation of what it is exactly that is going on with Dr. Roth here. And we'll see you then.